All right, trade recap. We hit a solid trade today. A lot of people banged on ES2. I marked out both trades, as you can see. I didn't take the trade on Nasdaq. It still looked good on Nasdaq. But again, I took the trade on ES. Oh, holy shit! Wow, I think I just died. We had equal highs at these hourly highs right here. You guys can see that, right? Yeah, we had equal hourly highs. Holy shit, as you can see. And I wanted to target those, which we came through and freaking ran right through them, which is nice. We weren't even in drawdown at all really on this trade, except for like 2 minutes. So, but we took full TP to our last runner up here for a 2.24. But first TP, second TP, third TP, and then final TP. I went in 5 micro E-minis. Not a big size, guys, but remember, we're on 8 accounts. We made $200 per account. I'm totally fine with that. We had a loss on Monday for $120 per account, so we literally just made back our loss and plus more, right? By letting these runners run and actually target the areas we want to target instead of taking profits early. But let's go over the trade. Starting off market open, right? Let's do this. We will do this. All right, so market open. We had this 4-hour fair value gap, right? I saw that we were going to react off of this level. NASDAQ didn't want to at first. It was a little bit confusing. It started to just continue down, and we ended up inversing it. So I was just staying patient, sitting on my hands, because the markets were both doing two totally different things. But I marked out my draws and liquidity like always, which you guys could see. I want to do this. We had these 4-hour highs, Asian session highs, hourly highs, all these highs above. Marked out all our lows in the high time frame. Then we scaled down to the 5-minute, right? So scale down to the 5-minute time frame, right? As we could see, scale to the 5-minute time frame. I thought our setup was going to present itself a little bit earlier, but price wanted to come up into this 15-minute fair value gap, react off of it, then continue up. Market open, NASDAQ continued down. We swept out these hourly lows, London session lows and hourly lows. I don't have them marked out right now. But we swept those out and we kept continuing lower, right? I ended up marking out this 15-minute low. As you can see, we ended up forming a bullish S&T off of this 15-minute low, right? ES ended up breaking structure to the upside on the 5-minute time frame. So I was already looking at ES. We formed a 5-minute S&T, bullish S&T. ES is the leading index. We have 1-hour highs above, dude. I want to see a retracement into something, target those 1-hour highs, right? So what I did is I waited patiently. NASDAQ kept continuing down. It was very confusing at first, but once we broke structure on the 1-minute time frame on ES, I was just waiting patiently, right? NASDAQ was continuing down, didn't want to take any trades yet. So I saw, as time went by, we created this 5-minute bullish fair value gap, and then I marked out equilibrium from these lows to these highs. We could see price came down into this 5-minute fair value gap and equilibrium. I scaled down to the 1-minute time frame, wanting to see confirmations, continuation confluences to the upside. I saw that NASDAQ decided to inverse, you guys can see, this 5-minute bearish fair value gap. So I was like, all right, cool. We're probably going to continue up, right? Didn't want to enter right away, right? I wanted to see at least a 5-minute break of structure to the upside on NASDAQ for that to continue up. We didn't get that yet. I scaled down to the 1-minute time frame. I marked out the trade on live, and I'll post the whole live trade for you guys, but I didn't take it on NASDAQ because we didn't break structure on the 5-minute time frame yet. ES presented a setup first, so I decided to take that. Again, the risk was a little bit less. I think we were risking around 120 on this trade to make 200 per account, which we did. But again, ES decided to, I marked out equilibrium from these 1-minute lows to these 1-minute highs, and we had a 1-minute bullish fair value gap. We got selling pressure into it. As you can see, we came down to equilibrium and this bullish 1-minute fair value gap. Bullish candle out of that. I entered, stops below these lows where equilibrium gets invalidated. First take profit, again, I put my take profits like a tick or two below, or a point or two below, just in case, so I don't, get edged. But first take profit was here. We had second and third take profit here, and then third take profit, we got this big move up. I was going to hold it all the way to here, but I was comfortable for a 1 to 2.24 on the overall trade. So again, we hit 11 points with risking 4.5 points. I think it was a good trade. NASDAQ, we could have made a little bit more, right? Again, but I'm not going to get FOMO on that because we didn't present the opportunity until we broke structure on the 5-minute time frame. And you'll also hear me in the live trading session I'll post on YouTube. You'll hear me say, I want to see NASDAQ break structure in the 5-minute time frame, and I will be comfortable with holding this trade to where I want it to on ES because I believe it'll continue up in that direction, which it did. And once it broke structure on this candle right here, then it made me more comfortable, but by that time, there wouldn't have been a good setup in my opinion, but this was still a great setup. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to speak shit on this trade or anything. This was a great setup on NASDAQ. It was presented itself, but again, I was more comfortable taking it on ES. Took it on ES. Trade played out, and it ended up hitting. So, again, overall good trade on both indexes. Great day. Again, we're trying to build these accounts slow and steady. We're not trying to focus on the P&L. A lot of people keep focusing on the P&L, and they want to make as much money as quick as possible. And again, I've had that mindset for a long time too, but again, I've been doing way better just doing my thing, dude. Showing up every day, trying to hit a good trade. I have my risk management system. I know what I enter on ES and NASDAQ. Yeah, I make a little bit more on NASDAQ when I enter because, again, the points are different and all that, but comfortable with what we did. We hit a solid trade. Nothing we complain about, right? With minimum risk, we risked half of what we normally risk to make half of what we normally would make, right? We would have made $360 per account if we traded on NASDAQ. We made $200 account on ES, right? We just made $160 more, guys, like per account. But again, we can't get FOMO in these situations. ES presented a better opportunity for me to take. I took it. I'm not going to enter more trades, more position sizes on NASDAQ because that is not part of my rules. But again, we marked it out, still hit, and just got to keep doing what we're doing. Just keep growing every single day, and I hope you guys enjoy the journey. So overall, Discord, a lot of people banked today and saw this trade. Again, I don't give out signals, but I'll say the stuff that I see and everything like that, and you guys can listen and actually dive into it. So, yeah, other than that, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing, and we'll be on the top soon. I promise you that. We're building up these 8 PA accounts pretty slowly, but we're going to get there, I promise. So, other than that, hopefully you guys enjoy my content and you learn a little bit from me, especially from my journey in trading, because it definitely is a long journey. But hopefully you guys learn a lot. Look at that. Look at that. Look where we took profit. Do you see that? Do you see that right there? It looked good. All right. But other than that, I'm going to stop talking because I'll get annoying. And, yeah, appreciate every single one of you guys. All right? Thank you.